Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So this area up here at, what was it, 34,120 was rejected yet again, and we've got a tweezer top rejection of that. So in other words, we've got these two pin bars that have rejected there, and then we have a confirmation bar that's forming on the 8-hour. This trend line does look like it's breaking, but obviously I want to see a close below it and then a pullback to test it for another move to the downside. So a couple of things happening at the moment. So obviously first things first, in the Ukraine, that is still continuing, but added fear of nuclear fallout at the moment, as there is a nuclear power plant that is burning. So that's the one scenario that is more than likely impacting price this morning. And then the second thing is that we've got non-farm payrolls this afternoon. So don't be too surprised to see non-farm payrolls painting a very rosy picture. And we suddenly rally, and then all of a sudden realize there's a war going on, and then sort of fall again. So yeah, be cautious is still the right way to be at the moment. So let's just go through the 3-hour. So if you look at the 3-hour, you can see we were trying to break through. Remember, we've still got this inverse head and shoulders, got shoulder, head, shoulder at the moment. That is still in play. There's still definitely nothing telling you that that's not in play. But as I said yesterday, we need a break of 34,124 and a retest of it to validate that structure. At the moment, that is not happening. So we are heading back down to, I would assume, somewhere in this 33,137 area. I'm just going to take this level here and just line it up. There's actually another level we need to pay attention to, which is this level breakout here. You can see that's where we tested early in the week. But for the week, it's been up, down, up, down. What's the next one? Probably back up. This is the range. So you're going to find some structure down here and then bounce up, and then we will see what happens. But for as long as we're up and below the moving averages, we are ranging, and there is no real reason to be trading that. Okay, we start looking at the hour. This is where it starts getting interesting, because the whole week's been up and below the moving averages, but it does look like we are rejecting the trend line break firstly. And then obviously there is a little bit of structure here as well. We're just going to add one more line in here. There is that area there. So rejection of 33,684 during the European session, not now. If we get up here and reject it, then I would expect to move back down onto 33,394, 33,266, and maybe even as far as 33,137. I don't see us breaking through 33,137 until after non-farm payrolls at least. So I suspect we're just going to sort of range about and then see what happens when the data comes out. So that's kind of the only opportunity that we see at the moment. Yesterday was not a day that you could have been trading this. Same as the S&P. The trend was up. But as I said to you, we needed to break through the major levels in order for this trend to be verified. And that failed. We rejected the major level, we broke below the moving averages, back above the moving averages, back below the moving averages, back into the moving averages. And then this morning, with the noise around nuclear power plant that's burning, this is what happened. So yeah, so I think if we reject this area again, 33,684, good opportunity to jump in short, nice short scalp onto one of these three levels I've given you to the downside. But yeah, when oscillators are doing this on a 15-minute, you know that you're in a range. So that's kind of the moral of the story at the moment. I don't see anything else that's really going to impact us at the moment. Just bear in mind that the open of this morning is roughly the actual market close of yesterday. So during the US session, that could also be tested as they try to close that gap. But anyway, for me, this is a clear sit back and watch scenarios. Pretty much the same on all the indexes right now. Maybe something at non-farm payroll. So wait for non-farm payroll, see if there's some kind of a squirt up that it'll push it up a little bit higher to sell off. And I don't think I'll be chasing along the non-farm payroll, because whatever squirt happens to the upside, it's definitely going to be sold off, that's for sure. And I'm also not interested in holding things over the weekend. You never know what happens over the weekend. So yeah, that's kind of my view at the moment. Cautiously sitting on my hands and protecting my capital. Hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Next week on Monday morning. Enjoy the weekend. Cheers for now.